Hi guys! We're going to be starting a new chapter called Data. In this chapter we're going to learn how to take a bunch of information and make it easier to understand. This is one of my favorite chapters because we get to learn so much about our class when you answer different types of questions that we call surveys. Take a look at both groups of lines. Which group do you think you'd be able to count faster, Group 1 or Group 2? If you're thinking Group 2, you're absolutely right, because it's faster to count in groups. Before we get started with this chapter, I want to review what tally marks are, how they are drawn, and what they are used for. You make one tally mark for each thing you count, so that you can keep track of how many there are of something. Groups of 5 tally marks are recorded with 4 vertical, which is up and down, tally marks, crossed with a diagonal tally mark. This makes it faster for us to count. So for example, if I wanted to make a tally for each student in our class, we would need to make 13 lines because we have 13 students. When we show 13 tally marks, it would look like this, and we would count them by 5s. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's practice counting some tally marks together. So example 1 would just sound like 1, 2, 3, 3 tally marks. Example 2 would sound like this if we counted them. 5, 6, 7. 7 tally marks. And example 3 would sound like this. 5, 10, 15, 16 tally marks. If you're still confused what a tally mark is or how to count them, don't worry. We'll practice this together tomorrow in class. Now that we know how to count tally marks, we can use them to show information or data. We will place them in a chart that we call a tally chart. But before you can make a chart, we must collect your information, right? This questioning part is called taking a survey. People take surveys in order to collect data or information. You could take a survey on anything. Favorite color, favorite sport, favorite food, favorite animal, your t-shirt size, and so on. Next are some examples of what a tally chart might look like. By the end of this chapter, you will learn how to use tally charts to create 2 different types of graphs that we call a picture graph and a bar graph.